Oh shit, what's going on, good people? We still got this logo up, but I'm about to bring it down, man. It is the Hump Day Happy Hour Tap In podcast show, all of those things in between and above. I am one of your hosts, Jayyywalkintha3rd. That's my co-host, other CEO, drinking partner, my brother, Carolina Dirt 803. What's good with you?
Man, shit, you already know what it is. Hump Day Happy Hour tapping, bro. It's good to be here. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, hey, look, man, look. I just talked to some friends of mine, some people on the highest of highs, they welcoming new kids into the world, and some people going through it, losing family members. No matter where you at, be blessed in the fact that you're here. Um, Peace of mind, you can't put a price on that. Um, One of the things that I say a lot is you can't take responsibility for choices that other people make. You know what I'm saying? And you can read that how you will. If you got questions about it, if you want me to clear it up, hit the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Do that. But in a real way, thankful to be here. Um, God is holding out with this temperature thing in a real way, and that's for sure.
Bruh, that's for sure. Well, I love this weather, bro. You know, my office is by the back door. So I can walk out on the dock whenever I want, but that shit feel good as hell. That nice little breeze. I had to make a run up the street up 77. Place I had to go to was kind of in the hills on the water. Shit, that shit felt good as hell.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Well, we're gonna get to it, man. It's just us two tonight. And anybody that might want to tap in, man, of course, y'all welcome to do so. We're gonna do word association for this first call. I'm gonna say a word, and you can pontificate and or explain yourself as to what that word might mean.
You said my
Um,
weed?
Nigga, I'm tired. I am tired, and I'm about to get my little night juice on, my liquid melatonin. We'll go ahead and
Boogie.
pour me a couple shots. Um, we'll start with that one. Shit, weed, marijuana. That's the word.
Uh, shit, I
You
don't know.
thinking
I,
too
I say,
long.
yeah, I say relax. I know when that shit, I ain't not. I relax. That's what I say. I just say relax.
Okay, relax. Um, Peace.
Um, I want to say hard, just hard to come by.
That's real. Um, Tragedy.
Tragic. Don't want it.
Don't want it. Family.
Blessed to have one. What up, G Stack?
My last one. Friends.
Blessed to have some.
Okay. Look, that was five real quick.
All right. Most. I'm not gonna say fearful, but most. What's a good word? Monumental, because you remember that shit. Sitting on a balcony, looking at the ocean with a storm coming, or you out in like Nebraska with the open field and you see a storm coming.
I'm gonna say sitting down by the ocean. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be at the beach if a hurricane coming in, but a storm building out there is probably a beautiful thing. Watching God's work. I wouldn't say Nebraska because that motherfucker could turn into a tornado and run roughshod. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what the fuck that might be.
A tornado on cocaine. That we gonna say a tornado on
Yeah, I'm
cocaine.
telling you.
More. What's more needed in the house? The cabinet over the refrigerator or that drunk drawer?
The junk drawer. Don't nobody even put shit in the cabinet over the refrigerator. The shit that go in the cabinet over the refrigerator is gonna be there, and that shit ain't gonna move.
That
How
shit.
many people can reach the cabinet over the refrigerator?
I can reach mine.
I can reach it, but
Yeah. I don't know.
yeah, don't nobody use that shit.
You ain't lying. That could actually be your hide spot. I ain't got shit in mind, but just talking to people, you can hide shit in there. You really can. I already asked you that one. If they redid Belly, who plays DMX's character?
Now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Joey Badass. Like, I can't even remember the name of it. He did a short film on Netflix. And there was some wild shit, like BLM shit, where he keep encountering this cop, and every time he encountered the cop find a way to kill him.
Yeah.
And he did a great job as in his portrayal of the character. So I'm gonna give it to Joey Badass.
All right. G Stat said he listens to some DMP. What was your favorite DMP track?
My favorite DMP track, all of them motherfuckers. The Distorted Minds anthem, instrumental, supernatural. I can name all of them motherfuckers. DMP, for the people that don't know, once upon a time when I was a younger man, I likened myself to be a rapper. You might hear me allude to that every now and then. Don't get it twisted. I was dope. I just, I let the time pass, but that don't mean I don't pick up the pen.
What up, Pop? Dad in here.
All right, then.
Who was? I ain't gonna say. I don't want to say who was worse, but
go with your first mind.
Who would you be more scared of? The brothers from Norbit or the brothers from House Party?
The brothers from House Party.
Okay.
Yeah, the brothers from Norbit, like, they was big and shit. But the brothers from House Party, they was mean.
Yeah. Well, shit, that was my five.
First call out the way, man. I'm gonna start where we was in Facebook. Stack was talking about it. They was talking about the whole generational curse, generational mindset. Are there generational curses that you feel like you are being affected by now?
Hell no. I think Dad gave us every opportunity and Mom gave us every sense. Sense goes in discipline. It goes into conversation. It goes into love. It goes in all that. And Pops just gave us an opportunity as far as our surroundings. So I think, I always go back to choices. We always got the power of choice. So we'll go back to the choices we make. They said choices you make define you. What up, Anita? How you doing?
I say this, man. Like, one of the most profound things about our upbringing is they allowed us to be kids, almost made us be kids. But when we crossed the threshold into adulthood, we was adults. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know a lot of people who can be who they are in the street and in life in front of their parents. And I don't have to worry about that. I can be me.
They didn't give us an option of putting the blame on our friends. I think that's the difference too.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, hell no. That was gonna get your ass whooped.
Yeah, so I think these kids they given the option of, well, we'll sit down and listen to you, and maybe it is Mark's fault, or maybe it is Mary's fault. Now our parents are like, nah, that shit on you.
Said, what was it? Where you get that from? This kid.
Yeah.
Kid?
Yeah.
Kid is a baby goat.
Hell yeah. I think that's what a kid was. I don't think they ever taught you that shit in school. A kid is a goat. I think that shit was really
Yeah, in a real way, I think people like somebody put a spin on it. They was like, it's not a generational curse, but a mindset that may have you thinking that you have to live a certain way.
no, I think that should allow you to put the blame on something else. You can't
Oh
say you
yeah,
stuck. You can't say you what up, Cam? How you doing, ma'am? Cam in here.
that's who
You
said
can't
Miss
put
Brenda
that.
don't play.
Yeah, yeah. What up, ma'am? People talking about some man, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here. Nah, man, that product of your environment, that's what you are. You had the option to get up and go. And there's some people that did leave leave their surroundings and they went back. That's because you chose to go back. There's other options. You don't always have to go left, you don't always have to go right. But in the end, when you make that decision, that's your choice.
In a real way. In a real way. I don't know, man. I think one of the things that goes on now, like we always talk about, we of a certain age, we like to talk about the good old days all the time. But one of the good things about this time, this era is it's also one of the bad things is it allows for reasoning, it allows for options, but it also allows for excuses, like you just said. You know what I'm saying? But if you a reasonable, critical thinker, you know what I'm saying, you are able to express yourself in a way if you have something to say that you wasn't able to do maybe as a kid. You know what I'm saying?
And I just think sometimes there's too much expression. Life gonna teach you. Life gonna set you straight. And that go back to if you think it's a generational curse while you down and out, that's life teaching you a lesson about your choices. Um, I just feel I know some people are stuck. Some people I'm not gonna say got an excuse. They got a valid reason why they down and out. And there's a lot of people that don't. And I think sometimes people express themselves so much they get distracted from, nah, you need to do this shit. Because in the end, there's
Yeah,
consequences. Regardless, there's consequences.
yeah.
But there's some people that express themselves too much that puts them in the predicament they're in. And that's your choice. You ain't got to clap back at everything.
Not everything. And like one of my people close to me was like, you non-confrontational. I was like, I don't know if I'm non-confrontational as much as I don't let shit pass me. If I feel like you slighted me, if I feel like I address it immediately. Whereas when I was younger, I might be more susceptible to enduring and swallowing until I'm so mad that I look like a fucking maniac. Now, if you say something that I don't like, I'm gonna say something back in response immediately. That don't require me to be toxic. It don't require me to be loud, but I will voice my opinion.
I think my nonchalantness, me being nonchalant, man, that ain't even the word, nonchalantness. But me being nonchalant, I think that's the thing that get on people's nerves. Whether it be a stranger in the
Absolutely.
street, whether it be a stranger in the street or somebody I know, sometimes I just be in that mood where it's just like, all right, it's whatever. You got it, you can have it. Shit, I don't want it. Um, so that sometimes that puts me in a predicament because other people might be geeked up off the shit. Me just saying you can have it, but once again, how we talked about, sometimes that's that pass. You can have it. You can have it. It ain't really that necessary. If you cut me off in the street, you got it. Because I probably done did it before.
And there you go. There you go. People can't look outside of themselves to see that they only human. Now, one of the other things is, and I used to say it, I have stopped saying it years ago. Claiming haters,
Yeah.
acknowledging haters, cuz you can't hate on me because a hater needs you to respond back. And I will never waste my time responding back to a hater ever fucking again.
I did that one shit one time. I just got on Facebook and I did that shit. Like I went off and I said, you know what? This ain't me. And I deleted it. Cause I had to
Mm.
think about that shit. I got caught up on social media. Like at that time I wasn't on Facebook at all. I didn't even have an account. So I had set up an account, I was on it for a little while, and I just seen some shit, and it was just like, and I fired off and I just thought about it. So I was like, you know what? This ain't me. This ain't
It
me.
was it was funny. I told it's funny now. My mother is recently coming into the social media world. 'Cause when she first stepped into the social media world,
Oh
it
bye.
was at the
Oh bye.
it was at the height of everything that's wrong with the world now, politics and all of that shit. And she found herself responding to every ignorant thing that she saw.
Everywhere. She could never been famous. Could have
Up
never been famous.
until the point she realized there was going to be way more ignorance that she would be able to respond to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think respond. I think it was her soul. Like, you know, mom don't take no bullshit nowhere. And it's like, mom, you ain't never gonna meet these people. You know,
Right.
I used to old lady used to tell me stories. I'd be like, I just shake my head. I don't even know why she going on. She ain't never gonna meet me. I'm the type of person. She gonna correct anybody and everybody. She don't need, it could have been a bot. It could it could have been
Right.
a it could have been a dude high on drugs in a wheelchair. She was gonna respond. You gonna get this work.
You gonna get this work. That shit
Yeah.
is hilarious to me, man. I
And
think
then some of the shit she was saying was hilarious. It was like profoundly worded.
oh, of course.
That shit down. That shit was funny as hell.
That's why I read books so I could understand her. Shit. Because she was very well read. You know what I'm saying? She used those what we call SAT words sometimes. And at 11, you might not have the capacity. Yeah.
Fuck a
You know what I'm
capacity
saying?
is.
You're right.
Fuck is a capacity?
Indeed. I don't know, man. I just we in a place right now, man, where more than ever I gotta I ain't gonna say preach, but man, let's keep it real, man. People going through tough times, and understanding and grace is the most needed thing in the world, man. Again, going back to my dog, Stack. Stack made a statement in reference to, people kind of taking, to paraphrase, being tired of being the positive motherfucker. That shit can wear you out. So I immediately identified when he made the post that he made. You know what I'm saying? And I would
You
just
know.
say, go ahead.
No, my bad. I ain't mean to cut you off. Go ahead. You got it.
Oh no, I was just like, it's like, bruh, I identify. I'm as positive as I am in my daily approach to life because that shit is like quicksand.
Oh
When you
yeah.
start feeling a certain kind of way, it'll
Mm-hmm.
snowball. I can't be around people that never have anything positive to say. I need you to twist that shit, fake that shit, whatever. And if you are down that bad, get some help.
Man, get some help. Hey, anybody want to get in? Here's the link. But you remember, I don't know if Pop's still here. Remember, Pops had that homeboy used to come by, always had a bad story to tell. Something fucked up always happened to him. I was
I
like,
thought he was gonna be a
oh,
country singer, cuz. He should have been a
bro,
country singer. He
we
would have
used to
had the
pull
hits.
he used to pull up Tony and be like, God damn, here he go. Ain't nothing good happening to man like. But no, that was you saying. Like my thing, like I feel what Stats say. But what pissed me off more is when you be positive, you don't want to hit other shit. or
Yeah,
people don't support your people don't people don't support you. Not commenting on your posts, but being positive also.
of course, of
Yeah,
course.
like my daughter called me yesterday asking how your day going. I was like blessed, and I forgot the other thing she asked me, but I was just like, it's blessed, man. Oh, I told her take the good days, slow the how I say that shit. I should slow down the bad days, basically slow down the bad days, and let me find that shit so I can word that shit because the shit sounded good when I texted.
Those be the best one.
Yeah,
You know that was God working when you don't remember how you said it.
yeah. I said enjoy the slow days and slow down the good days.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I mean, and then there's always like the people that assume that you positive because your life is the shit.
Generational curse. You know the people
Nah,
that feel they got the generational curse and they looking at your life and it as the pastor said, I never forget our pastor said, man, when you go put your coat on the rack, you make sure you get your coat. I don't want nobody else's problem. It's the same thing as the bottom of the bottle. That's our motto. I don't want what's in your cup.
that's it. That's
Yeah, I
it.
don't want what's in your cup. You got all type of shit in your cup. These motherfuckers do different drugs. These motherfuckers popping pills and drinking and smoking. How you got all that shit in your system?
Right. Still eating mud pies, grown as hell.
Yeah, but talking about a generational curse, bro, you don't even remember what you did 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
You high off
Nah, man. Like
everything.
I said, I need people to value this existence because it's going by fast.
That's for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? This life experience.
2024, man.
I don't know nobody that got to do it twice but Jesus. That's all I
Yeah,
say about that.
yeah. I mean, 2024 was already here. It felt like shit. It just hit 2023. 2024 was already here, basically.
Yeah, man. And I gotta find a way, man, because this punching the clock for a motherfucker is it's draining. It's draining as it's draining for everybody. I ain't even gonna say like it's me. Let me tell you how crazy I am, cuz I came home yesterday. I sat down for what I thought was a minute, and I passed out. And I woke up. I got up like I was late for work because I'm running around the house getting ready for work, and it's still the same day.
Yeah.
I had already worked. It got to be more to life than punching the clock and chasing the dollar. Like, don't get it twisted. The dollar shit is real. It help you do other shit, man. But that's another thing. If that's all you got to talk about, we ain't having the same conversation because we don't live the same life.
Nah. I don't. You just gotta slow down. You gotta slow down. Like I ain't did that since I worked in the warehouse. Now I work in the office. Like I haven't had that type of day yet. And I've been in the office for a minute. I ain't had that type of day yet where I wake up, took a nap, forget where I'm at. But in a sense,
Bruh,
you also
that
gotta.
shit. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like you gotta sit back and slow down and enjoy the day itself. Like I'm trying to. I need to get out and walk. I need to exercise. It's not as hot now, so I need to enjoy the day more often. Because when it was hot, but I couldn't deal with it. I ain't gonna lie.
That should make you miserable, cuz.
Hell
That should
yeah.
make you miserable. That should make you look at your ancestors different. Like, it should make you look at your ancestors different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't no call centers. It wasn't no at home work. You was at home, but you wasn't working the same way as they was. I mean, they wasn't working the same way you was. I
Man,
just, I don't know.
speaking of that, let's man, what's the funniest thing that you've seen that happened to you at the call center when you worked at a call center? I
Oh
ain't
man,
never
I
worked at a
seen
call
all.
center. Yeah, I ain't never worked at a call center. I got warehouse stores. I don't got no call center stores.
They be
But
the same shit. Workplace shit is workplace shit for the most part. You know what I'm saying?
hell
But
yeah.
when you work around a lot of females, and you in a small percentage of dudes, because you got to look at it like this: you got the male versus female, which is probably like 7-3, and then you got the males that don't want to fuck with females. So that population is even smaller.
So that's Little
So
Atlanta in every call center.
pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Little Atlanta.
So I guess the funniest shit be when a motherfucker is double dipping. You know what I'm saying? And then the drama unfolds in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Like you can always tell when two people start fucking with each other, and you can always tell when that shit end.
Man, okay. That's the same. Man, we had this one dude. He was fucking with two chicks. In my eyes, in several other people's eyes, and half the building eyes, them two was not attractive in no kind of way. But he had got caught. They knew, and then there was somebody else, another dude, I guess, figured that shit, if he got both of them, I can get one of them.
Oh no!
And he ready to fight this dude. So
yeah, like I said,
you knocking, and then he already got somebody at home. How greedy can you be? You want the two people that don't nobody else want also.
I dated somebody early in my job career that I work with. I did it twice, matter of fact, and I realized how fucked up it was the first time. When I did it the second time, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's not a good idea." So I learned at an early age to keep work separate from your home life. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to do sometimes. That's why doctors be fucking with nurses, and nurses be fucking with nurses, and paralegals be fucking with lawyers, because you spend so much of your time at your job. Like that's its own little universe. But you got to fight against that urge, because that shit hardly ever works out.
Hell no. And then you just dirty. Like the people that be fuck with them bras in the warehouse, like, you know how dirty you is, and she dirty, and y'all stink. like all that shit be going through my, because you, like you say, you only see him in the work environment. So working in a warehouse, when I see you, I'm just gonna think you dirty and sweaty and nasty, regardless if I see you in the stove and you just got the shower. In my head, you dirty, sweat, stinking, nasty.
But you work there too.
I probably was dirty, stink, funky, and nasty. That's my nonchalantness. Shit, I ain't give a fuck. But looking at you dirty. Because I seen the pee on the toilet, and I walked in after you, there was still pee on the toilet. I know you took a shit.
Oh, no. He said he sat in the piss puddle and took a shit. Well, you gotta go. Man, but nah, for example, like today I work with an older woman. So if I'm a certain age and I say I'm working with an older woman, and she just was talking too nasty to be her age. And I was just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to take a moment to be like, should I say something? And I just couldn't. I was like, I'm so sick of y'all, cuz like I know I came here to work, man, but I am sick of y'all motherfuckers. It's the whole, women will say dudes is dirty dogs and nasty motherfuckers and all of that shit. But you get a glimpse of that when you work with women. And it's way more even than motherfuckers want to think.
Man, my first job I had, I worked with 7 mothers, and they were old, married, had a man when I was young, coming out of high school, so you can only imagine what they were saying. But
right.
When I worked at the warehouse, we had this little dude and this lady. She came up to him. She told him how nasty she liked it. He said, "Oh, I'm scared of you." He hid from that lady for like the next week. She told him what she told. She said, "Oh, I heard about you." That's how she came up to him. He ain't never speak to her, none of that. She walked up and said, "I heard about you." And she started telling him how he like.
Yeah. I threw up in my mouth today, cuz. I threw up in my mouth today. It's just certain shit. You look at somebody, you have a perception, you have an idea of what you think this person might be when they not at work. And I was wrong. And she's nasty.
In your younger days, you would have tried her.
No, no, not this one. Not this one. Now, don't get it twisted. I always, for the most part, been attracted to older women because of the aggressiveness, because of them being able to say what they want and how they want, and it not be, it normally is what it is with them. That don't mean they ass ain't crazy and fool like a young woman. It just
Yeah,
means they a little bit more expressive.
man, man. There was a story, man. We at a strip club.
We be talking about the strip club a lot. But go ahead.
We stand around, and I hear a conversation next to us. I was like, these bitches aggressive.
Oh,
When another
oh
woman said
shit.
that, said these
Yeah.
bitches aggressive. Nah, but I think that's with the younger generation. They think they try to be like the older women by being aggressive and trying to be assured of themselves, but they don't understand they doing it in not an attractive way. Like you can be aggressive and be an attractive way. You can be aggressive and it just be like, man, I don't even want that shit.
I don't know if it's that they trying to.
They is.
Nah,
Like,
I feel like
you can't cook, but you trying to say you got some good stuff. Your butt ain't good. You can't even cook.
one ain't got nothing to do with the other.
Shit, me.
One ain't got nothing to do with. What I'm saying is, with the way that things are on Front Street right now, how everything is in your face and super wow all the time. I think a lot of these young women don't have the capacity. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't operate like a 30-year-old because you want to. That come with life experience. So when you looking at Basketball Wives or Love and Hip Hop or the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you taking they old ass energy without the experience, and that's where shit go wrong. Same thing with the dudes.
That go back to generational curses. Instead of you saving your money, you trying to do what they do on TV and wondering why your life fucked up.
I don't know, man.
It is. If you can't pay your rent, but you got jewels on your feet because of some shit you see on TV. If you acting wild in the streets because that's what they do on TV, and you wonder why your life fucked up, man, karma real.
It's definitely the energy. It's definitely the things that you take in. Your environment dictate how you act.
That's
So
what I'm saying. If you watching all that shit on Love and Hip Hop, and you feel like that's the way life is, but your life ain't 100,000 a year. Your life ain't 40 grand an episode. You trying to do that shit on a damn tip agency check. You trying to live that life. You
yeah,
trying to take trips. You trying to do all that shit and wondering why your lights is off. Why you having a hard
see,
time?
you making $580 a week, and you
Yeah.
gonna go get a pair of J's for $475.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then you
I
wonder why
mean,
people don't help you out.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's hard to. It's hindsight 2020. We already been where they at. We already had our insecurities. We grew the way we grew. Our environment just was a little bit more innocent. It was a little bit more slow. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't exposed
No, I
to
think
as much as these people are at a young age.
it was hope and reality mixed in together.
For
Hope
us,
and
oh yeah,
I think it was hope and reality. The hope is I hope I get this job. I hope I can put gas in my car. I hope I can take this girl out. I hope I can do all this. But in the reality is, all right, gas back then was so and so cent. I got
oh yeah,
$30. I got $30. I gotta take out to eat. We gotta hit this movie. Like it wasn't overspending, so I'd rather do that than go
You
buy.
could do that with $30 back then.
But
You
that's what I'm
can't do
saying.
shit with $30 now.
But it was better doing that than buying a 2 for $89 felines that I was killing back in the
No.
day. But that was the reality part. Like you kind of understood where you was at. These kids now, they go spend their money, or these people now. I ain't gonna say kids because there's some adults. They'll spend the money now, and then you ask somebody to cash out you later. There ain't nothing wrong with that if you paid all your bills, but if you didn't pay none of your bills,
Right.
like crazy.
Well,
Because I'll be looking at Facebook and there be fees on that. People be like, "Hey man, you send me, I sent somebody cash app or somebody sent." It's just crazy.
it's like it's major differences, man. And we went to school. We hope somebody pulled the fire alarm.
Oh hell yeah.
These kids go to school and they got to deal with active shooter drills. Like it's just it's a it's a bad simulation that's real. You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of that shit, a lot of that shit affects you. If you don't think you're gonna live past 18, yeah, you're gonna buy them Jordans for 475. You know what I'm saying? The choices people make are based on the environment they in. The people that I get mad at, which is there's a lot of, is the people that live in a good situation with good parents that make those fucked up choices. Together
What
we
up,
break
Kenny?
chains. What's happening? I seen you functioning earlier with Miss April. Shout out Miss April. Together we break chains. Do some shout outs, cuz. Shout out some people that you fuck with in a real way.
No, my man Kenny checked in. My man Kenny from the Virgin Islands. We had went to South Carolina State together. That was a funny, educated, focused dude, man. Kenny always he be on some positive reality shit. Like he be giving people like financial advice and life advice and how to overcome and understand where you're trying to go. And he said, he'll help people get there. So I appreciate Kenny. Me and Kenny go back. Kenny used to have a damn '89 Toyota, '89 Honda Accord with flip up lights.
I had one too. I had 88. That was
Yeah,
probably one of my most favorite of these cars. It was a stick. That's the last time I had a manual.
yeah. Okay, Kenny a Falcons fan.
Okay, I
But
fuck with you the long way then, Kenny.
what up together? We were break change. If you go back, the link is in there. If you want to get in there for the last couple of minutes of the show, together we break change. You want to get on here and spit some shit.
Nah, I mean, I want to shout out, the good people, man. People that help us out.
Oh yeah.
Marcus Ford, Animated Brands. We ain't said it in a while since we first started. He got his own company for art, for clothing. Animatedbrand.com. It's .com, right?
Yeah.
It's animated though. ANIMETED.BRAND.com, man. Woodworks by Joe always, man. Together we break chains. She got dope projects, art, dominoes, we gonna say trays. You might
Yeah.
use weave, you might need them for weed. You know what I'm saying? She's very artistic, very good with vibrant colors and all of that. Um, we doing well, man. We trying to make sure that everybody else doing well.
Real quick, best in the solar system. They whole camp done fuck with us. Fat Family NT, Steve Cherokee, Vanessa Young. Together we break chains. Out the link if you want to get in. Definitely DJ Kryptonite. DJ Kryptonite always giving us help on and off.
Always.
DJ Surplus, Chuck T, Lizzie Farms, Lizzie Lip Farms. She gonna be back on in a week or two. Parlay by Chrissy, the Black Woman at a Charlotte Home Wine brand. She gonna be on soon. Rogers Review. He gonna be on this Friday. Fat Family NT already said that. Mr. Derek Rashard, the horse trainer. Mr. Terrence Quattlebaum went to high school, the old professional football player. The Risque DJ Monet. She just posted a new video of her DJ mixes on YouTube. It's doing crazy numbers, after a day. But it's a lot of people we didn't name, but we're gonna start trying to get those names. At least one or two episodes, we at least one episode, we're gonna at least try to shout out our 3-4 names.
Right. Bay Ray, Mantis, Ayo Bird,
Yeah,
Um, yeah, Smitty, go
Smitty.
getter,
Yeah, Smitty and
the
Venom.
Cosign Podcast, all friends of the show,
JJ from the SIP and talented comedian. Lawrence
for real.
Owens. Uh, Marion Kendricks. He said, "Oh, Marion." Chill Will. What's his name? My man, Sherwin Araya.
Aria,
There's a lot of people that helped our podcast. Want to tell people, our numbers are what they is, but they should be better. They will be better as soon as we build a better team. But it's just us doing everything.
indeed. What's going
What
on
up?
together? How you these days?
I'm good, man. Your girl was sick. I was sick as 7 dogs, y'all.
You sound like you
7 of
just
them?
getting it together.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it together. I was telling everybody I had I'm an adamant mask wearer because I suffer with asthma, so I don't trust nothing. If you cough, I'm ducking, dodging, spraying.
For real.
I don't play
For
that
real.
because that mess. I don't want nothing. So I ordered a package from Amazon, and I didn't have my mask on. I bought it in the house. I opened it up, and then I took the contents out, threw the box in the trash. And the next day, I'm like, wait a minute, why I don't feel good? And
Mm.
it just
Because you
went
don't breathe
down.
in none of the bad air. You got to take in some of the bad air to keep your immune
No,
system up, Carl.
no, only when I go outside. I don't trust nobody. I'm telling you, I went to the store and I was in the meat section and I was trying to get some ground turkey and I'm not prejudiced. This white man was standing maybe 6 people length, shall I say, maybe like a car length away, and he got to coughing. I was like, "Oh, hey!" I mean, he did not cover his mouth. He was coughing all over the meat. I was
Oh, yeah, I'm
like,
leaving.
"Oh!" I
I don't
said,
want none of that
"I said,
meat.
hey, it's time to." I went to the
Pause.
butcher. I said, yo, dude over here. He trying to put a lung in there or something. And so the guy came out and he pulled all the meat. He said, "Thank you." He said he put all the meat off the rack and he was like, "Thank you." And I was like, "Yeah, because that's just nasty. We don't know if you're infected with anything, and it's not being rude. I don't know what you had. You could have tuberculosis, which is an airborne disease. You know what I'm saying?
I hope he ain't
So
got
yeah,
tuberculosis.
man, if he
Last
did,
time
that
you
would
know
be
the
his
motherfucker with
problem.
TB.
Shit,
Hey,
come to California. California got everything. We got all the migrants coming through, so they got a little bit of everything.
hey, you
I'm
be like, "Hey, don't cough on my meat." Pause.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, it was just
Nah, I
nasty
mean,
because he didn't cover his mouth.
shout
But
out
you
to
know
the
what?
dude working in the meat department that actually took that shit up. Because there's a lot of people
Yeah,
that work there that probably would have been like, what we supposed to do with all this meat?
You must be at
right.
Publix or somebody. Publix
So he
respect people. You
probably
must be
went
at
back there, huh?
You was at a Publix.
No, it wasn't no public. It was like a Stater Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we ain't
so
got them
they,
on the
they
East Coast.
yeah, they
Yeah.
so they took it in took I think they took it in the back and kind of sanitized it and put it back out. But he was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," because you know how many people could have got sick if that man did have something. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't put no condom on that meat. They ain't put no rubber on that meat. No
They had
plastic
the
on that meat.
plastic. No, they had the plastic. It's the ones that you put out, not the butcher, but it was the ones that's laying out for you to pick up and go.
But you know what you
The
got
pre what?
the UPS package you got to do is you got to open it outside to let it breathe because it got that bad air in it when they sealed the bag. So when you opened it, you let all the bad air get out. So you got to
In the
open it up
house.
outside. You got to go let it open up outside that can breathe. Cause what if somebody coughed in that bag when they sealed it? You see what I'm
Honey, let me
saying?
tell you, together now take Lysol and I open the package outside and I
Mm-hmm.
spray it. When I open it and I spray everything inside. And if it's clothing, it's going in the washing machine. I'm not playing no more because I'm telling you, I could not breathe. It was so bad that I was sitting up and I was still struggling to breathe. And I'm like, this ain't the business.
You know what that's crazy though? It's you remember when motherfucker used to be like you would build up the sick.
Yeah.
Man, I started feeling bad like a week ago. I remember I got a
Yeah.
little itchy throat. And now motherfucker be fine on Wednesday and
Yep.
sick than a motherfucker on Thursday.
Yeah, that's what happened to
Yep.
me. I was like, damn, that was a turbo illness. Oh, oh no. So y'all check them packages. I don't care who it's coming from. Cause they gotta go through other packages and touching other stuff. Spray that stuff with some Lysol before you bring it in your house. Real
Man,
talk, cause it's
eat
bad.
some dirt. I'm telling y'all, cuz
I'm gonna
you gotta
hurt
eat
you.
some dirt.
I don't look you but where I live at. We don't have dirt. I live in the desert. We got that weird stuff.
Well,
That's all
you
y'all got
hey,
is dirt. Y'all got
yeah,
dust.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
dust.
dust, and in the desert, your house be. I'm dusting every day. When I say every day, every day. That's
Man,
how
wipe that
dusty it
coffee
is out
table
here.
off. Wipe the coffee table off and lick it.
All right, so let me ask you
You
this
know
real
what?
quick.
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Together,
Huh?
you ever lived on the southeast?
I lived on the east. I was born on the east coast, so I was raised in the east.
Uh, so what I want to know what's worse, that dirt or pollen?
You
Pollen
know
get
what? I'd
everywhere.
rather take the dirt over the pollen because I don't do good with
Yeah,
pollen either.
that's what I'm about to say, man. That pollen
Yeah,
get places you never thought pollen get into, bro. You ever
man.
blew a
I
yellow
remember,
booger?
For real.
man, one year we had like some kind of something happened, and we walked outside. Our car was covered with pollen. I ran back in the house so fast. I'm like, you get rid of that because I'm not about to touch that because we gonna have a real rough day. But it was bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Nah,
deal with the dirt.
it's crazy. Like you know how if you got an old top loader washing machine, you'll run the water in there so your
Hmm.
clothes can soak.
Hmm.
yeah.
I loaded some clothes one day, man, and the water was yellow. It
Pollen
like it was all pollen. You can't get
in your
away from it.
clothes.
It's in your clothes, it's in your nose, it's in your ears, it's under your fingertips.
Oh,
And it's nothing you could do unless you walk around in a bubble.
well,
And
I
It's
who
in
got
can't
a
be in
human sized
bubble.
hamster wheel?
Shit,
but
I'll
it's
be
in your
bubbling all.
it's like if you spit, you can see it in your spit.
Yeah,
As soon as you
it's
Well,
spit,
crazy.
yeah. Um, I got one question for my brother, and then together we break chains. Think about this. We're gonna let you do a fun facts before we get out of here. Bruh, you know what I realized?
What's that?
People that smoke cigarettes, when that cigarette is lit, it's like they go in slow motion. Like they don't care about shit else. I know you smoke cigarettes. Um, I, I just feel like I watched this lady, right? This lady was on the side of the
stupid.
road. This lady was on the side of the road with her hazards on. And she just
Mm-mm.
and I
I
realized
don't
that
know. I
everybody,
think
bro, I done seen you do it. It could be 20 degrees outside. That nicotine hit y'all and y'all go out there and smoke it. I seen
I
people
might hit
just
that motherfucker twice and put it out though. I ain't
but
about
they
But
to
might
sit
why
out
go
there.
outside when it's cold as hell? What's the problem?
Well, okay, so you don't know my daddy, and my daddy is
oh
from
yeah.
Africa for real. Like he can get his living situation to 90 degrees. If it's -2 outside, it is a good 93 degrees where he at.
Ooh.
So
Yes.
sometimes it ain't even about the cigarette. Sometimes I just go out there so I can breathe. You know what I'm
Oh
Yeah.
my
saying? Like
god.
that's how you get everybody out. Like you know how some people will be like, "Hey man, what y'all doing tomorrow?" That's how you know to leave. For him, he go take a shower,
Yep.
put some shorts and a tank top on, and turn his heat up to hell.
Yeah. Together we break chains. Like it be like it could be 9 degrees outside. This man
Uh-huh.
gonna walk out into the garage with a tank top, some shorts, the thong slippers, and he gonna be lotioning between his toes. It's 4,000 degrees in that garage. When you
Please
walk
believe
out,
it.
when you walk out, like when you walk out, you gotta walk out with a jacket. You got frost on your window. He got that bitch at 90 degrees. Plus you drinking,
Oh Jesus, that's
man,
not good.
he be in there twinkling his toes. I be like, bro, you killing everybody.
She said,
You
"Bro,
killing
I don't
everybody.
live here. I got on
Yeah.
socks, jeans, t-shirt, undershirt, hoodie, hat. I'm dying in here because my soul is leaving and there's no woman present."
Hey, and what he do? Hey, Y'all hot? Y'all know I can't do that cold. I ain't gonna be cold. I ain't gonna be cold. I know y'all do
Well,
it.
it's shit. I'll let y'all.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
I got liquor in my system, and I'm sweating in this bitch. I'm
That's
sweating,
not
Oh,
good.
drenched in sweat.
you check the motion. Check the motion. Hold on. This is what happened. This is what you look like in the wintertime at my pop's house. It be so hot in that motherfucker, cuz you would just lose your life. You would just lose your motherfucking life. And when you come back to, you leave that motherfucker like somebody chasing you. All right, then I'm gone before I pass out again.
Yeah, between him and my mom, man. So we was in Charleston one time. For my daughter, and it was me, my old lady, her mama, and my mom. And my, and my mother-in-law was on, so, I feel good. I said, all right, pop 2 of these and get in the bed.
Oh my God.
She woke up about 5 hours later. I can't move. She don't know her body done dehydrated. Everything, her body became pure. She done thrown everything out and didn't even
Purged everything out.
purged everything.
What's going on, Miss April?
Hey, what up, April? If you want to get in, you get in. We ain't never have you on the show, Miss April. But
So
yeah,
your
my mom and dad, huh?
He turns the heat on no matter what.
He turned
Man,
propane on.
What about the
yeah,
summer?
Propane pumping.
in the summertime he good because it's 100 and hell outside. Yeah, he good. He be sitting outside chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Chilling.
Well, if he from Africa, they used to that.
No, he's not from Africa. He's from South Carolina, cuz.
Yeah, he from the African
Can't
side.
get lucky.
He from the African side of Charleston. He from the African part of Charleston.
Ooh.
Young CS of Motivated Minds. Y'all check out Motivated Minds. Go click on there, subscribe to him, man. He got some really dope, thought-provoking content, man. Amazing father, just an amazing black man. Y'all check out Motivated Minds.
CS, that's the link if you just want to click in and show your face for a minute. Me and him had a conversation the other day that we were back and forth on. He helped me out with some shit. But that dude right there, he does a lot for the community. He has a line that he can cross or can't cross, and y'all can figure that on your own. But he gives a lot of valuable information to the black community.
Okay.
Indeed, in a real way.
So together we were
Okay.
trying to go ahead and hit us with some fun facts for a little bit.
Oh, where'd I put my book at? Yeah, because I
You
gotta
got a whole
pluck
book.
y'all. Man, I got a book, bro. I got a book.
All right, now check this out. I got a job. So we gonna give you 4.5 minutes. Shit.
Hey, she done woke up because when she first got on, she had a lot of testosterone in her throat. Now she kind of easing out, so we must be doing all right.
Pause. Oh man.
Testosterone is for men.
Yeah, exactly. Your voice is real deep when you first got on.
You know what? You better be
She
glad
said she was sick, man.
You better be glad where you at, because see, it would be a rumble up here. You want to try to talk about? Okay, all right. Okay, so this goes. I want you guys each to answer this at separate times. So, if you guys were in the woods and you guys were camping, all you had was a tent and like the survival kit, and you knew that both of you guys and your girls were in the tent with you, and you heard a rustling, like a real heavy rustling and a growling sound outside of the tent. What would you do?
You go first, Carolina.
Leave.
I don't know if leaving is the right answer. But go ahead. This on you.
If I'm in the tent, I got my little, it's bigger than a pocket rocket. It's gonna make some noise with me. But I ain't gonna lie. I might just sit in the tent and shine the light so I can see shadows.
Okay.
Or
I ain't gonna front, cuz I don't
He
know
gonna
if it
push her out,
was.
so they got bait.
No, I'm not gonna do that. First off, I need to know how close we are to the vehicle we came in, or if we just out there with a tent. Um,
You
but
out there with a
if we just out there with a tent, I'm like, hey, if you move, you going out there with the growling shit. You really got to be dead ass still. Literally, don't make no moves. If you got a poop, it better be silent.
Well, you already know they're gonna do
Uh,
Boy,
everything
choke the
opposite of
shit
what you
out of
just said.
me.
You know they're gonna do
yeah.
everything opposite of what you just said. Don't move.
Now,
Okay,
Yep.
move.
you're right. They're gonna be asking a whole bunch of foolish ass questions. Well, I'm gonna feed you to his ass if you make him come in there. But no, I don't know if it was TikTok or what, but and you know it was the YT people. Dude was in the tent just like you said, and he opened up the tent, and the bear from the Revenant was 5 feet
Oh,
from his tent.
the big bear.
I'm talking about the bear from the Revenant.
The big bear.
He might be cocaine bear. I don't know which bear it was, but it was a big bear, and that thing was it had to be every bit of 5 feet from him, man. And he just stood there with the camera in the bear face.
Did you see the other one, the black family? They talking about, hey bear. They call him the bear. It's like, hey bear. And the bear done walked around the porch. He done climbed the steps. They talking about, hey bear. And there's a
They in the
gate
cabin.
in the cabin, and the bear climbed the
I
gate.
see.
Everybody took off running.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Push
I
it.
was in the army. I know certain shit. I know that you gotta bag your food, and you gotta make certain concessions when you out there in the woods to keep animals from fucking with you. But when you talking about big animals, the best thing to do is act like you not there.
Yeah.
Go to your happy place
And don't poop,
and don't poop.
because they gonna smell that food in your poop.
Hyperventilating, for heaven's sakes.
But you know,
Okay. No, Miss April, this is not the actual. This is just to pass their time. It's not the actual fun facts video for them. I'm just asking a couple questions, but I am going to set up a real one with them. Um, okay, so the next question is this: there's Jason, there's Freddy Krueger, and there's Michael Myers. Okay, and they all want to get you. What would you say to each one of them to keep them from taking your life?
Mm. You really like Jason and Michael ain't said shit in all the people they killed. So um,
You have an
please don't hit
opportunity
me. I'm just a
to
bitch ass nigga. Um,
kill.
please don't hit me. Um,
You stupid.
Freddie, I'd be like, I fuck with you, Freddie. I got some people I want you to get. Help me get some other motherfuckers. Um, Jason and Michael Myers. Hey man, before you kill me, at least let me smoke this joint.
man. I'm Wakanda for life. I'm Wakanda forever.
Yeah, I don't know what you gonna tell him, Carolina.
I'm Wakanda forever. Uh,
Wakanda.
yeah, I'm Wakanda forever. I don't know. Fuck you, bitch. I'm about to die anyway.
I'll be right back, y'all. My battery about to die.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it ain't much. Ain't much you can say to Michael Myers and Jason because they don't talk. Like, if they don't talk, do you think they hear?
Yeah.
They do hear.
Yeah, they can hear. They just want to F you up, but they still hear you.
I say, man, go kill these other two people down the street and then come back and holler at me.
You so burnt out. But look, I had asked this question to another. Why are you sideways?
I don't know. I'm drunk.
Okay. So
See,
I asked this question to another person that I interviewed. I was on the floor. That person had me crying. I said, "What would you say?" He said, "I'd be like, hey man, say man, come here." He'd be like, "You know that nigga Jason? He was talking shit about you." He said, then I go to Michael, "Yo, Michael, that nigga was talking about your moms." He said, "Then
hey,
Freddy Krueger, he'd be like, them niggas was talking shit about, they said they gonna ambush you." I cried so hard. I saw you a cold person. He said, "I'm trying to survive." I was
I
like,
ain't gonna lie.
wow.
I'll be like, hey man, when last time you had some pussy? I'll pay for it. I'll pay for
Oh
it.
my god.
I'll pay for it. If not, we gonna holler at my homeboy in the strip club. We gonna get you something tonight. We gonna get you something. I think that's where your built up frustration is. I think that's what you want to kill. You need to kill some pussy. You don't need to kill no guy. You kill the money.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Help.
get some money.
Oh,
We gonna get you. We gonna get you a honey pack and a room.
I got tears flowing down.
We can get you a honey pack in a room. You don't need to kill no person. You can put you on a mission. Honey pack. Keep the knife
Oh
away.
my,
You gonna scare her. She like
oh
all
my.
freaky shit, but except for the knife.
Okay. So my next question is, if you can shrink down to a size that nobody can see you and walk and go anywhere you want to, and whatever you put your hands on or put in your pockets or whatever, once you come back to full size, it's yours. What would it be?
You asked this the last time.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again.
Jamaica.
You would put Jamaica in your pocket and bring it back
I put Jamaica. If you say I'm small and I can touch it, I put Jamaica in my pocket.
I still ain't got no.
I
and
put
bring it
Jamaica in
back
my
with you.
pocket. Bring it back to South Carolina. The middle of South Carolina is Jamaica.
Oh, that would be really funny.
Yeah, the middle of South Carolina is Jamaica, and I want all they people. I want their lingo because in South Carolina people get Geechee and Gullah mixed up anyway. They think they from the islands anyway, so that'll go perfect.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't know
okay.
if you ever heard a Geechee person or a Gullah person talk, but
Yeah, I
when
heard of
people,
them.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Shit, you end up you put Jamaica here in the middle. Shh, people come around here, they won't know what to do.
They would know what to say.
They wouldn't know what to say or what to do unless I go to the
Okay,
Federal Reserve and just touch everything.
that would be
But I
me.
think
I'd be touching. Yeah, I would do that. I'd grab all the money I can. So when I come back, all people that need help, I'll be trying to help them. Like you want to build a business, here's some money. You want to build a business, here's some money. But if you're gonna screw it off, I wouldn't do it. So help people
yeah, I mean,
build businesses.
yeah, I mean, I would want to do stuff like if me and my brother were to make this more professional, which we want to do, but it's finances. Like if I go into like uh, instrument store and touch on some roadcasters and some mics and some shit that's not high value in a bundle, but not high value individually. Touch on the building, have a whole studio. Then yeah, I'd do some shit like that just
Oh,
to
that's
create.
cool.
Yeah, just to
That's
create a
cool.
generational wealth as far as if podcast shit don't work out, at least we got a location. We keep the location in their family.
Oh, okay, okay, that'll work. And he just still stuck like a Mack truck.
No,
Okay.
he trying to, he moving. Unless I go to damn Magic City and find somebody and I touch a bunkie and bring them back.
Magic City is close to you.
About 4 hours,
Oh
three to
wow.
4 hours.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So it seemed like everybody loved being down in Atlanta.
it's overpriced. My homeboys actually went a couple weeks ago, and they said the same thing. They said the same thing I said years ago. It's overpriced and ain't worth it.
But like when you see all those people that's like me, really, I don't too much care about like love and hip hop. But when you see little snippets of it, they make it seem like Atlanta is popping so hard. Like it's just the place you need to just pack up everything and move down there and be there. Is
As
that
long
true?
as you got, as long as you got the rap from the meat, in the grocery store on your dick and you got the mask on your face, you might be good.
Oh my God. That's what I get for asking you a question. That's what I
I
get.
mean, Atlanta's there's always something to do in Atlanta, but it's just once again, like when you wake up that day in Atlanta at that hotel, like your choices. If you don't know the opposite side of town, I wouldn't suggest you hanging over there. If you don't know the people you really kicking with, I wouldn't go there. Like
Mhm.
Atlanta put people to rest, like physically and mentally.
Okay.
So it's just
Can y'all
about
hear
who
me?
you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
It's about who you know and what you do. Like when I go there, I kick it with my homeboy. We don't meet no new people. The people that we meet is the people that I already knew before they moved down there. But
Right.
other than that, go on with your question. My brother back now.
Okay. I asked your brother, he said I asked before, but the question was if you could shrink down to a size that nobody could see you and you could go anywhere in the world you want to and you could touch and bring back anything that you put your hands on, stick it in your pocket, what would it be that you would put in your pocket and touch when you come back to full size? It'll belong to you
Mm,
Oh, I got a good answer now. I said, thought about it now. I got a gangster
that I
answer.
could put in my pocket.
and touch whatever you touch. And some things you may just want to stick in your pocket because it might be small or it may be like coins or something. And so when you come back to full size, whatever you touched and whatever is on you, it belongs to you.
I already know what it is. I got a good one now.
That's a tough question, man. Um,
I can go before you if you're still thinking.
Go ahead. I'm still trying to work that out.
All right, my brother's gonna understand this one. I'm gonna get AI. Oh,
Who?
eagle eye.
Right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know, like a flash drive with some
Mm,
global secrets on it.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
like together. If you never watched it, go on Prime. This thing called Eagle Eye with Shia LaBeouf, the first guy from the Transformers, and they basically show you how what AI did when they finally got it working.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, give me that.
I would probably take a flash drive to Rupert Murdoch's personal computer. He one of the devils. He's one of the Bilderberg type richest people in the world type, make the choices that make the world go round type shit. It would
Okay.
definitely be information.
Okay.
Yeah, it would
Jeff
definitely be
Bezos,
information.
Jeff Bezos' closet.
Okay. If you could sleep with any female celebrity in the world right now, who would it be?
Oprah knocking that thing down.
He said Oprah.
She probably got
Oprah,
cobwebs. Stedman
that's
probably ain't
small.
touched it or seen it.
Well, best believe when I leave there, I'm getting the best doctor treatment ever.
I don't know, man.
Oprah don't like black men, so you wouldn't have a chance.
Mm. For me,
Allegedly.
it's still Jill Scott.
Yeah,
You know
Jill
what I'm
Scott.
saying? That one person that I could have access to and do what I wanted to with their consent, with their consent. Um,
I'm sorry. I'm still laughing at Oprah Winfrey.
yeah, I ain't fucking with Oprah. Oprah went and bought up Hawaii. Next thing you know, they got a whole fire all over the island. Now she asking people for money like she ain't got the goddamn money.
Oh my God.
I'm straight with Oprah. Yeah,
Who you said?
He said he said Jill
I
Scott.
said young Jilly from Philly.
No, Erica Badu. You know Erica Badu. Everybody don't want that shit. That shit she got.
I don't know, man. Erica might put that. She might put that on you,
I'm
and you
about to
might not
say.
be able to bounce back from that.
That voodoo
I see
hoodoo.
you coming. You have a one night with Eric, and I see you come back 50 pounds lighter with dreads. What the fuck did she do to you last night?
She called on the mothership. That's what she did.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You're right. That mother came and zapped you.
Yeah, they
I
said
got
she.
one question for everybody, man, and then we gonna kill it for the night. We gonna
Okay.
unalive the show for the night. Um, say the aliens came back
Oh God.
and they said they had the answer to any question that you could ask. What would you ask?
That's a good one.
Is the black king a king?
I can't hear you.
Is the black king a king?
Mm.
Is the Black King a king? What is that?
Because they said we was kings in the past. So now, over several years, they're trying to say a black man is a king. So were we really that in the past? A king?
Oh, okay.
That's a fair question. What about you together?
You know what? I would not. First of all, I would be shocked, and I probably wouldn't know what to say for a while, and then I would have to really think about what I wanted to ask, because if I ask something and it's not what I really wanted to ask, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to prematurely ask the question, so I will wait on asking the question and just listen to everybody else and what they asking, and maybe something that they say
Hmm.
I may not have to ask.
She don't want to pre-ejaculate.
Yeah, it's time for the show to be over. Um,
She cheating. She cheating.
I think I would probably ask. I would ask about the creator. I would ask for the beginning.
Or even if it's who do y'all worship?
Was it the Big Bang, or was it creation, or did the creation cause the Big Bang?
That's deep.
I
That's
mean,
what I would ask.
okay, real quick. So that's what you would ask. But what is your wildest question?
Have you ever seen Jesus?
That's a good one.
Yeah, how old are y'all motherfuckers? And where y'all been?
Then why y'all just
Um,
choose look, and why y'all just choose to pick on white people?
Right.
Cause ain't no
yeah,
nigga said nothing about that.
why y'all just start fucking with us? Y'all saw us struggling down here.
Right, right.
Like
But are you
it's
really
kind of,
aliens or are you demons?
or are we
Mm,
the aliens?
I
Are
want
we
to
yeah.
the
know.
aliens?
I want to know if they the Nephilims or the demons that God said He got rid of. I want to know if they survived and they're coming
But
in the
what if it's
form of
us?
aliens.
What if it's us
How
though?
can we be aliens to the earth though?
We aliens to them
Why couldn't
because
we be?
we're.
Because we're born here. I mean that would
But,
be a
but
difficult.
but what's one of the biggest? What's one of the biggest things with aliens? Aliens go to other places to destroy. We've been destroying this planet for the longest.
All by
Now
ourselves.
y'all getting
All
deep.
by, all by ourselves, we've been destroying it. And what do we do? Think about this. We've been destroying this planet for the longest, right? And what do? We want to see if there's life on Mars. We want to go see if there's life on other because we're destroying this.
Yeah, we want to go
You
mess
got
up
to
another
think
planet.
there was billions of people that got into a pork and bean can and went to the bottom of the ocean. That's us. We the aliens.
I
We want to
always
try to
said that
discover
was my
something else.
thought is what if Earth was the perfect planet for all the life forms to exist? And
Yeah.
we just think whales are mammals and sharks are fish, and they all have their own planet where that's all that's on that planet. But this was the only place that all those species could live in perfect harmony.
Look, we destroyed the planet faster with a shorter life expectancy. A shark can what 100 something age. Alligator is the oldest dinosaur. A crocodile is the oldest dinosaur. But
Right.
we, as humans that walk on mammals that walk on 2 feet, we've killed the earth faster. So
True.
how are we not the problem?
No, we are the problem. Well, not us, but the ones that be in power, they're the problem.
The people that don't be wearing masks and shit, coughing on people.
See, now
And
y'all having high conversations. We gonna put a pin in this.
okay.
I ain't high. I'm just saying, it's just truthfully when you think about it, because the new thing now is just like UFOs. There's more sightings of UFOs and all that shit now. Like,
I don't believe it.
and it could be false, but for
I
us
believe
to
it's
say,
holographics. I believe it's a holographic type of thing they shooting in the air and they making us focus on aliens while they doing other screwed up shit behind our back.
yeah,
Once we start
I,
focusing on one thing, next thing you know, some bullshit law done passed.
well, that's what I was
That's
about
true.
to say. Like this right here, what we're doing is a small sample, and there's other people doing it of trying to bring people together. Because we are killing the earth. We are killing ourselves mentally. We are killing ourselves spiritually and financially. And we're just off on ourselves to the point of, like, me and my brothers, like, you got to enjoy the day you here. Like, you listen to
Yep.
all this shit on social media and it make you feel like you got a bad day. If when you wake up, if you say out loud, man, I got a fucked up day already. Everything in your timeline going to be coordinated with that fucked up day. Now, you believe you got a fucked up day because every time you look at your phone, it's a fucked up day. When it's not
Yep.
true, when you can listen to people as our partner G-Stat, just breathe positivity in the air, but they don't want positivity. They don't want black family. They don't want a strong black father. They don't want a strong black mother. But it's us doing it to each other. We are the Jasons. We are the Freddys. We are the Michael Myers, and
Yep.
we are the aliens.
Yep.
That's us.
You know what? Somebody asked me, "Are you afraid?" Like they was talking about how police brutality. They said, "When you see a cop, are you afraid?" I said, "No, I'm afraid when a black person roll up next to me with the music pumping, cigarette or weed in their hand, looking at me crazy." I said, "They're liable to hurt. They're more likely to hurt me than the police." Think about it.
I think once again, it go back to the choices. I've came in encounter with cops, and it's been a great conversation. I came in contact with cops with liquor on my breath and liquor in my cup, and we had a sit down, laugh, conversation.
Hmm.
I leave, come back 15 minutes later. He offered me food,
Right.
but then
But
I
all
ran
cops are
across.
not bad.
They're not bad, and I ran across that dude like you say. This nigga just staring at me from the cut. Like, bro, what you got to do? Whatever you got to do, get it on. So
Hmm.
I feel what you say, but a lot of that shit, me and my brother talked about earlier, a lot of that should be energy. If you get put over from the cops and you already got fucked up energy because your phone done gave you
Hmm.
fucked up energy, then more than likely you're
Hmm.
gonna have a fucked up interaction with the cops. If you were clear minded, you can think slower and think um, correctly when the cops pull up. When the cops pull up on me, I have license registration already got the car. They ain't got to ask for it. You can have that shit.
Hmm.
Now everything else, then I feel like I did what I was supposed to do from the beginning. But
True. That's true.
everything else is, yeah,
See, we getting into
you got to do
dangerous
right.
territory because we acting like it's the right thing that you could do to avoid being hurt by the police.
There ain't no right, but the only right thing you got now is cameras. So hopefully somebody's catching me with this interaction of license registration. Yeah, that dude pulled his license
Right.
registration out. When the cop got there, his license registration out the window. When the
Right.
cop
Well,
got there, the cop said, "Sir, can I have it?" He already had it ready. Um, hopefully, like I said, hopefully, because like y'all say now, it's hard to get away with shit because there's so many cameras everywhere. And that go back to the eagle eye shit you told me about
mm,
and the AI when you asked me that question. So the
yeah.
AI controls everything. And if I can take that
Right.
shit, that drive, that flash drive, and I have eagle eye put in my pocket, shit, I'm good. I can watch the world. I'm technically the electronic version of God.
Right.
That's what
All
Okay.
right.
eagle eye is.
Again, we gonna put a pin in this because this is a high ass conversation that could go on till tomorrow.
That nigga high.
Because
No,
he got to go to work.
No,
I
I
already
dig.
told y'all. So we're gonna get into the last call. I'm gonna give it to Together and go ahead and give you a final thought, a wish you got, a prayer you got, anything you want to tell the people.
I just want everybody to really seriously come support these gentlemen. Please, I'm asking you, because there are so many other channels that's full of bull crap, and you have two black men, strong black men, that are not intimidated to share other people's talents and gifts. And you got other content creators that won't do that. There's so, like they explained earlier, that I do certain types of crafts. A lot of people won't do that. So I'm asking you guys, please spread the word that these gentlemen are on. They shouldn't be stuck at a low number with all the content, all the knowledge, all the encouragement and love that they give out to people. They should be well over 100K right now. And if you can do it, if you have friends that are content creators that have millions of subscribers, you guys, please let them know about these two gentlemen, the bottom of the bottle, please, because I want to see them go far. And I know they're going to go far. Trust me, I believe it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, well, she did
That was
benediction. I'm about to
beautiful.
cry, bro. We
I
need to cut
appreciate
that.
that.
Yeah, we need to cut that audio and play it back every episode. You don't, boy, that was a benediction, boy. I'm gonna shed. Fuck your tears coming. I was about to shed that damn tear. I was about to shed
Man,
that.
all right, old man with a long winded. What you got for the people?
Man, networking is superpower. As always, that's the beginning. But I want to thank Together We Break Change. She's always interactive, and we tell people the difference between our podcast and a lot of other podcasts is we are interactive with the crowd. So, or the viewers. So we will post a link for anybody to get in. We happy she came in. She's done did. It was about your fourth episode you done did with us.
Maybe more
Fourth
than
or
that.
fifth episode.
I think so.
Yeah, and we appreciate you every time you come in. When you leave your comments, we share. We share everybody's comments. We share everybody's interest into the room, and that's the difference. Like y'all can help us coordinate our show. Like we have an idea what the show gonna be, but y'all are viewers, and that's what we want to do. So the last part of this year, what we're doing is, or what I decided we're gonna do is, we're gonna go less with first time guests and go more with returning guests so we can have more open conversations. So that's the idea to the end of the year is less first time guests, which we might have in the year, we might have 3 or 4 new guests, but the rest of the year, all our episodes are going to be returning guests or me and my brother so we can have a more fluent conversation and get the viewer interaction. But to get together, we rate change eye. We totally appreciate you. We talk about you offline. We thank you. Networking superpower. Foot with us, peoples.
That part where he said, and just to kind of wrap it up, man. We started in a real place talking about, mental health and mental stability and how you approach the world and how you navigate the world, man. Uh, extend people some grace. Um, feel good about yourself. Don't own other people's toxic shit. Do not take ownership of other people's toxic shit. Outside of that, you know what I'm on, man. Love the people who love you back. And until the next time, man, we fuck with y'all the long way. And we'll catch you next time. This is the Bottom of the Bottle Show. Thank you so much. Together we break chains. That's my brother, my partner, them Carolina Dirt 803. Until the next time, man. Everybody be easy. We gone.